Hello, hello. I hope people are doing well. It is 10 o'clock on a Saturday. I have had my weekend takeaway. I am anxious. I was fuck about a kind of a phone interview that's happening, more than likely happening next this week. I feel entirely unprepared and underqualified, but still may as well give it a go. I don't want to be on disability for the rest of my life, so I've got to try and push through it and just chug along with what's thrown at me. How are you doing, Dar? You well? Oh, you already asked, sorry. Um, yeah, worth a shot. It's a big step for me. Having even part-time work is a big step for me in the right direction. I just hope it doesn't overwhelm me. That's still the risk, and it's something to keep an eye on, that the work doesn't overcome me. But yeah. So that'll be interesting next week. So there's two parts of me right now. One part is saying, hey, this is the right step, you're going for it, that's fine. And the other part of me is saying, it's still too early, you're still not in the right place, it's too much. And the conflict between those two sides is quite difficult. The real thing is that I don't know if I'm actually ready for work, or if I'm pushing myself because I think I should be ready. That's what I'm not sure about right now. But I know I can't keep avoiding it forever. So again, I'm stuck in this loop of I need to try, but I don't necessarily feel ready to. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just big for me, and yeah. Anyways, I've wasted enough time already. Let's get going onto Exile, shall we? Now, if I'm right, this should just bring me right over to the right screen. Also, I spent ages trying to figure out how to connect my phone to my computer to write phone calls through my computer. And what I figured out is that every single company's app that do that, they've discontinued. For some reason. Just cannot get an app to connect an iPhone to a Windows machine to route the calls through. I've been looking at digital phone numbers. I've been looking at different routing methods. Nothing. This is why I need a Mac. No, sorry, I like having good performance per euro. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the game. Stream 1. You remember, we've just finished vaulting. So now I can't use WASD, just my default hand position is WASD when I go into games for some reason. Let's put the symbol on the symbol machine.
Not so easy, is it, Atris? Running like a rat through a maze, looking for some sign that'll help you save your world. Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it someplace I can't find? Sirius and Achenar didn't care about saving Narayan. All that talk about fixing instabilities, rewriting the age so that we would be free to live our lives, that was just talk to hide the truth of why they had come. But we believed their lies, Atris. So we abandoned our traditions, forgetting that those traditions were keeping Narayan alive. And when the lattice trees started to die, I followed them here to tell them what they had done. And they laughed. They said they would never fix Narayan. They said that they had already taken everything it had worth saving. So, my dear old friend, Atris, I brought you to this place where your education begins. Find the remaining 2 symbols, and then come see what your boys did to Narayan.
Yep, Angry Boy's angry. I don't think he knows that Sirius and Achenar were banished away by Atris for what they had done. Wait, that's Voltaic. Or he did Voltaic. So, again, chat, decide. We have dynamic forces spur change, and nature encourages mutual dependence. Which way do we go? Which age do we go into next? Dynamic forces? See dynamic forces. Alrighty, let's do dynamic forces. Get this lined up and focused. There. Come on. I think that's roughly it. It's hard to tell with this lighting. The actual... It's hard to tell with this lighting the actual focus on it. It needs more light so we can actually see. And for now, I need to take a photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. And now we head over to that tusk. So the dynamic forces world is Amateria. Arguably my favorite one of the game. Yeah, that. So, first things first. It's a lever puzzle. And this is kind of a hint as to what we're doing in the actual age. I think this is it? Yes. Cool. So this... Let's get to the door. Fortunately, there's a big old hole in the ground. So we can't get there. This is such a... Again, just... Sometimes just wandering around the islands is relaxation in and of itself. So I think I... need to do this? I'm not sure. Does this change it? Can't remember. Nope, that just makes you go backwards. Now if I hit this one... There we go. If I remember correctly, in I think it was one of the Myst comics, they explained how when they first discovered the art of writing ages, one of the guys that figured it out wrote an age of an entire planet with perfect weather for growing crops and 2 suns, so there was always some light temperature shift, but there was constant sunlight for the plants to grow to solve like a famine that was going on or something. Then this, I think there, okay. Materia. Lesson in basic physics here. At least part of it is. I just love this design. It's like Asian inspired, but very distinctly not. Because you also have these like basalt columns. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? That goes out. That goes to here. And that leads around. Gotcha. First, let's go here. Perfect. Yeah, so this is where we see this ball, which on this side is 1 part crystal, 3 part wood. I think there's like some paper here that we don't have to care about. 1 part crystal, 3 part wood. And this side is 4 part wood. So we're talking 1 crystal, 7 wood. And because 1 crystal weighs the same as 4 wood, this is an 11 wood. So now we have the value for this. And we also have this lever with the fulcrum that we can place in any side. Too heavy. Let's smash this. Okay, so that's clearly not going to work. So we need to, using the law of the lever, we either need to equal 11 to match to that. We need to equal 5.5 if we put the fulcrum over to the right, or we have to equal 22 if we put the fulcrum all the way to the left. Because that's how levers work. And unfortunately, Savidro broke a couple of the pieces, and we have a solid 4 wood pieces here. So can we just straight up make 11? 5, 4, 5, 6, 10. No, we can't just make 11s straight. We can't make 5.5 because we don't have the half measures. So, what we have to do now is we have to try and make 20 to 2. So we have 4 here, which turns into... We have 4 here. We need to add 18 more. One metal is 16, because one metal is 4 wood, 4 crystal, 4 crystals, 4 wood. So we need... Yeah, so we need to turn that 4 into a 21. Into 22. So 4 plus 16 is 20. And then 2 wood, if I have counted correctly. So we head back here. And because that's double the weight of that, we need to move the fulcrum over. And there it goes. Middle piece done. And that's the first symbol we need. Let's head back to the start just to pop in that symbol. Which is over here. So. First symbol entered. I have to enter it each time. Okay. That's going to take a little bit of remembering. That's fine. Next puzzle, next puzzle. I think we head through this way. Through the luminescent basalt. And onto the frequency modulation. Love the way else that view. I think because my screen frame rate isn't shaking like it would normally, the screen would shake as... I think it's shaking on the stream better than it is on my PCC. Need to follow the route that ball will take and fix the setting on each one. But if you don't fix the setting, it shatters. And then this should be 5, because that leads out, yeah. So this is the last one. 5. Awesome. Now, before I actually finish that puzzle, I am going to run over to this one and try to solve this one first. This one's the most difficult of the puzzles in this age. Yeah, I think it's called the spider spinner. Yeah, so this is how this works. It sends it down and then starts jumping them over. And whichever slot you have the pegging in, it lobs it back. So you put one into there. Up to there. Okay, so I need to put one into there, I think. And then don't know which direction that one turns. Spider spinner, yeah. That one works. 1, 2. I need that blue one then. Okay, so I need that one and that one. Gotcha. So I need that one, that one. And then just as a guess, let's do that one. Let's see if our guess is right. I put it the wrong way. Right? I was dumb. Not the way he just lobs it to as a structure. So, let's try that, let's try that, and let's try that. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Right. Okay, I need it to end in this hole here. So, what if I... So it goes... this gets thrown into here first. 1, 2, 3. So what if I put the first one there? 2, 3, there. And that would make this one fine, so 1, 2. Which I think would be that one? I mean, it rotates around that way. So I need to just put it in. No, I think that one's right. I think. 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 1, 2, there. And then I think 2 on from that. If I'm counting correctly. And unfortunately, I can't count. I miscounted. So it's this one, This one, then this one, I think? Let's see. This is always the hardest puzzle. For me, anyway. There. 1, 2. No, I needed 1. Okay. We almost have it. We almost have it. So it's this, this, this. Maybe. I don't know. I think I messed up. I'm fairly sure I messed up. Oh, maybe I didn't. Nope, that was right. Perfect. And that is that symbol. Cool. I should be able to memorize these. Now, where is the route to... There is a route to the actual other thing. Can I remember that route? Probably not. Down here. If I go through here... Ladder, here we go. Now, because I already dealt with all the frequency modulations before coming up here, it should just be as simple as pulling this lever. Because honestly, the puzzle is as simple as you follow the route that the ball goes in, and you just put each gate in this in order. That's how complex the puzzle is. It's not very difficult. And there you go. That is as complex as that puzzle gets. Okay. Okay, I think I can remember the symbols. Let's head around and put them all in. Which is the fastest way? Probably this way is the least confusing anyway. There is a zip mode that you can skip by thing. Areas you've already been. You can like fast forward through them. I tend to not like that because sometimes I just miss what I'm going for. Up here. So, first symbol first. There. And now for the least safe staircase ever devised. Mr. Bond. That's just quarrying staircases, though, isn't it?
20 years, Atris. 20 long years alone. They tied me to a post. They burned their Myst linking books in front of me. They took everything I had. My wife. My 2 baby girls. And then, when I finally made it back to Narayan and I saw... It would have been better if I had died.
I mean, those stairs were space efficient. Now, if I remember, this, it's blue to yellow to green to red, I think? So, blue to yellow to green. Huh. Blue to yellow to green to red. Does that work? Yep, here we go. We've completed this age. That only took half an hour. Roller coaster. Dynamic forces spur to change. You'd love a ride like that. Yeah. I'd prefer maybe some more safety rails to keep the ball from falling off somewhere. Maybe 2 along the top as well. It would be very, very fun, yeah. And there's the symbol. And also the dangerous part is... being showered in broken crystal or glass, whatever that's meant to be. Perfect. Second symbol obtained. Back to the hub world. And so the last one is Adana. The nature. The nature encourages mutual dependence.
This what you expected, Atris? When you followed me here hoping to reclaim Relation? Is this classroom what you expected to find? I read your journal, you know. In Tamana. After I found your linking book abandoned outside this observatory, I read all about the Dunning. How you started their world again. Can you really do that, Atris? After everything that's happened to Narayan, could you start their world over again? I don't think so. I think there's too much blood on our hands, too many ghosts. Surely you can't change that with a pen stroke. One more symbol, Atris. Narayan is waiting.
So, there he's hitting at Atris' kind of more lackadaisical attitude about making and going to different ages and worlds. Not making, but linking to different ages and worlds and such with people on them. Where is the door? There's the thing. Symbol. Nope. Okay, so it's right there. That's kind of it, isn't it? I think that's kind of it. Anyway, let's take another picture. Let's head around to that door. Again, like the others, we have to unlock it. Let's head around. Remember that squee creature that we met a little while ago? Well, that's going to help us here. Squee. Last padlock. Maybe it's right there. That should be over there-ish. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Final age, well, the final of the lesson ages, Adana. Nature encourages mutual dependence. There's the book back to Shannon. Well, let's make our way around. There's basically no technology in this one. It's all about interacting with the environment. Strange living staircase. Okay. Mama bird. Cute little bird. Anyway, let's head around. Let's start solving some puzzles, shall we? Because what limitations there in ages? Let's say you're an age, for example. Let's say it's a city, easy kind of weather pattern, sunny days, rainy days, etc. Does the age have a degradation through time? If so, it's reversible. Yeah, so when you write an age, that age exists as you write it in the moment of time that it is completed. After that point, natural phenomena can occur. For example, I think it was it Selenitic in the original Myst, where Atris wrote the age. She was fine. He went over. He was there just examining, and then a meteor shower began landing. When it comes to the stone ship age, the lighthouse and the ship and everything, we're all degrading over time. You also see it in Myst 5 End of Ages. If you do go back to the original Myst Island, that everything's broken, is worn out. So when you say, is it reversible? Riven was based on that. Riven, I can't remember who wrote Riven. I think it may have been Gen that wrote Riven. But Gen had a habit of writing ages with inconsistent physics, with things that were contradictions. Contradictions start breaking down ages. Because yes, you have created a world, you've not created, you believe, linked to a point in the multiverse where what you have written is, but physics that are incompatible or inconsistent doesn't like that, and so the age starts to degrade as that universe starts to collapse under its inconsistent physics. So that's why Atris, you can't, in a descriptive book, you can't erase a previous bit. What you can do is you could try write around it. It's a temporary solution. That's why in Riven, Atris needed to send you in to get Catherine and capture Gen, because he was busy with the descriptive book, writing in it consistently to keep it going. And that's also why, at the end of it, when he stops writing to come get at you, it starts collapsing much faster. So the key thing is the part of the art that is hammered at home is what you write must be consistent. It must have a workable set of physics that doesn't cause issues. Otherwise, it's going to collapse. This is the start of the whole nature encourages mutual dependence. Okay, let's head back down to the staircase. So, like, for example, the city you're right, if no one was there to maintain it, it would wear over time. And you wouldn't be able to reverse it unless you actually had people in there that were fixing it. I don't know about Atris writing civilizations in. I don't think he does. I think what happens is, depending on how he writes the age, a civilization can already be there, I think. Because these civilizations existed before Atris linked to them. Was I meant to press a button there? No. Hello, squid. Electric squid. More pages. Where am I going? Can't go there yet. That's the route back. Oh, bird's in trouble. Just sad sound. Okay, so we can't go forward with this. Because if we try to go forward with this, it just swings us back over. Because that bridge is in the way. So instead, we rebuild the trap. I think this is one of the traps that Savidro made to, like, survive over the years. This post looks like it's from Amatiteria. Move it out of the way. Now, I don't know if this was just the nature of the age growing over the 20 years, or what that caused that bridge to form. Time to swing it again. Taking a quick drink break. And this is a shortcut back. If we need it. Just so we can get back to the Jananan book. Or Janine, whichever way it's pronounced. I don't know how it's pronounced. I've never played this game before. Remember this from the lab underneath the observatory? What drinking? Pepsi Max. Let's try save that bird. So if you're leaving paintings in each age. Like this one. I think it's everyone looking to the brothers, and then I think that's Savidra off to the side, not being very sure. Which way am I meant to do this? Because I need to bring Dude McBoberson down here. And then like we did for that staircase before, we need to kind of put the light on it to burst it. But how does one do that? Oh, another one of the...
This morning I woke up, and I couldn't picture Dan Rice's face. The little line at the corner of her lip that pulls her whole mouth down when she smiles, the flutter in her eyelashes. I tried so hard to picture her in my mind, put her down on paper as if that might bring her back. I couldn't do it. Atris, I'm not you.
Yep. So he's Jelly of the Atris boy. Okay, that's... So the book to Jananin was apparently in the original Myst library, but just not found. Which one am I meant to actually go to? I think it's this one I'm meant to go to first. Yeah. That extends out the bridge. So now I can head over. Yeah. I think I'm doing things in the right order. I have no idea. So the bridge extended, we can have a look-see. See if we can't electrify that giant flight trap and save the burb. Won't let me. Why won't it let me? Hey Asti, I thought you were off to a dinner thing. Glad to see you, just wasn't expecting you. It'll be later than you thought. No worries. You missed the bird getting captured. There's a bird there's a bird trapped in the river in Lego City. Let's go up and look at the bird again. We finished Amateria, the dynamic forces for change age, and are now in Idana, the nature encourages mutual dependences age. And the bird is trapped in here. We saw it feeding its young, it flew down in here, then got caught. Yeah, so now we need to save that bird. To teach us the lesson that, indeed, nature encourages mutual dependence. Totally safe, OSHA compliant. Yep, glass in the eye. I'm legally blind. Here's the happy little electro squid feeding off of the roots of the giant flycatcher. But now we must travel elsewhere from the bird, as our journey requires us to take our own path. Okay. Here we go. This is the bottom level of Adana. The kind of swampy area. These humongous plants. That goes over there, but I think first I have to go over here, question mark? Yeah, I think I have to do that first to get the flowers open to attract insects. Yeah, there's the insects. Enjoying the sunlight. The insects should be gone, I think. Oh, they're in that. Oh, I have to go through these things that, for Darnar the Quarry in here, would definitely, not be, good for one's filters. Little squeeze. To crawl through this route? Question mark? That's that. Are you're here in time for the roller coaster for the natural for the Buridana visiting. And that we freed that rubber bird, which is now able to go back to take care of its chick. And we needed its help to get up over here to finish what we needed to do. And the final symbol. There we go. And the amber center of this tree, we're heading them back. The final symbol. Now we can go to Narayan and confront Savidra.
Done well, my sons, but there's still one task ahead of you. The linking book you see here connects to an age called Narayan. It's a very delicate age, where civilization has emerged in response to the world's imbalances. It's also the first inhabited age I'm sending you to alone, but don't be afraid. The knowledge you've acquired here will show you the way in. Use it, and see all that Narayan has to offer.
There we go. Here we are, the entry point to Narayan. All frozen up. Essentially Dari, yes.
What? You're not... Where is he? Look, I know he's here. I have his book. So where is he? He didn't come. I take relation from him, and he sends you instead. Idiot. You actually thought this would work. You thought that you could force him into coming here, fixing things? Why? Why would he rewrite Narayan? Because of your messages? Because of your paintings? Look at your world. Look at what's left of it. When are you gonna get it through your thick skull that you do not matter to him? Who could be alive out there? No one.
He's a good actor.
We're stuck here, you know. The linking book back to Jananan is gone.
Jananan, okay,
Left
that's
behind when I linked out of Atris's study. And as for getting in to Narayan, look around you. This chamber is the only way in. And Atris installed some kind of shield, and I have never been able to get past it. Not once in all these years. So you're just as stuck here as I am. At least until I open this book. And I show Atris what it's like to watch your friends and relatives die. If you do find a way out of here, I suggest that you think very carefully about using it. Because the one thing I know about linking books, the doors they open don't close behind you.
He is a very good actor. It's one of the things with FMV games I miss. When you get good actors in FMV games, the performances can be amazing. So first time we turn on the power, which you didn't fucking do for some reason. Fucking hero. Mate. So I need to take a lot of photos. This is the part where you either do a lot of drawing or a lot of photos, because it's all about these symbols. Okay, so first off, let's do Adana. So nature, encourages. Where's mutual dependence, and it's dynamic. Where's forces? We push our boys, yeah. Dynamic forces. Spur. Change. And then energy powers future motion. And then was it balance system stimulates civilization? There's civilization anyway. Okay, so let's start. We have most of the pictures that we need. So let's start with Adana, which is nature encourages mutual dependence. I mean, look at this for a fucking padlock. Nature encourages mutual dependence. Okay, that's one. The second one was dynamic. Dynamic forces spur change and then it is energy boobs future motion. There. So there are multiple endings to this game. It has a real like a children's book puzzle kind of feel to it. Like at this point, you'll suddenly go, "Wait, the book." Yeah. It's. I mean, I think originally what was meant to happen, in like lore-wise, was that Cirrus and Akanar weren't going to have Atreus' book. They were meant to go through each of the lesson ages on Jananan, and learn each lesson. So I have civilization, so it's balanced systems stimulate civilization. Gotcha. This is where you get to choose the different endings in the game. Once this is done, you start getting the chance for the different endings. So it is balanced system stimulate balanced system stimulates civilization. Nope. There. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're God.
They're alive? How did you... Force symbol.
You ready for more performance?
No. He gives me hope to destroy me. I still have something that he wants. Something that he sent you to bring back for him. Release him. Drop the outer barrier when I'm out by the gondola. Switch the shield so the outer barrier is open. And in return, I'll give up release. Do it.
What do you think? Do we trust him? Do we trust him, Chichan? Yes, we trust him. Exit out. I want to get the best ending, so... no, we don't trust him. What happened? So by turning off the power, I've sealed him in that small area in a gondola that can't go anywhere, and he can't get back in here, so he's there with Relisha. You see, if you just do it anyway, if you do what he says, he tosses Relisha over to the edge, and he goes home, so Relisha's lost forever. So we have to do this to force him to give us the book.
Oh God. No. Please don't do this to me. Not when my family could still be alive out there. You want the book? Here. I'll give you the book.
This is the only way to get Relisha.
Please. Please. Can't do this again. Please don't leave me trapped here like this. I can't. No! 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 No!
We have the choice, Assisty. So we can. Actually, we don't have the choice because we didn't pick up the Tomato book downstairs. So if you have the Tomato book right now, we can just go. We can finish the game, leave him here to die. If we go and turn the power back on, this shield opens, he comes up and kills us. So we have to turn this that way, and then go upstairs and turn the power back on. This is the best ending. Any other ending in H's is kind of like annoyed or sad or something that we left Savitra out to die here. But he gets to go home. That's the old dead lattice tree. And he couldn't see that off in the distance beyond the ice shield, and a new lattice tree was formed. Okay, so now we have to go down. We have released Sean. The Vitro's gone on a home. Now we can head back to Tamana. There are books you use or left behind. So if we went to Tamana before getting him home, he would have followed through and killed us.
By the Maker, you've returned. Atris, come quick! The fire burned the linking book you used. We had no way of following Thor.
You've returned. But where's Relishan? Did you bring back the book? Thank the Maker. It's fine. We're in your debt, my friend. If this book had been destroyed, everything we worked for, all the people of Relishan, would have been lost to us forever.
You must tell us everything.
Yes.
At last I can rejoice, for Relishan has been returned to me unharmed. The age I hoped would provide a new beginning still lives on. I'm sure that no danger shall befall it. And as I sit here writing in this journal, I rejoice to know that Narayan...
By the way, the actor that plays Atris
secrets of
is,
its past have been unlocked.
I think, Rand Miller, the guy who made Myst.
I know now that we can't escape the past, nor can we rewrite it, hoping to lessen our pain. The best we can hope for is to continue to learn, to take from the past only that which is good, and move on. Perhaps in the process, we will build a brighter future.
Okay, so that was Exile. I hope you enjoyed. But now, as is per tradition, we are now going to have to go to the spinny wheel of games. Okay, so it's hard to kind of see, but we have 3 games here: Resident Evil 8, Mechanicus, and Zork Grand Inquisitor. Are there any games you want to add or remove from that list before I spin? Because once I spin, that's it. Metal Gear. I don't have Metal Gear installed right now, that will be on the list next time. Let me see. How long will it take to download Metal Gear? Owned games, search Metal Gear. Install. Oh, install is not on the list. How long is it going to take? Shouldn't take too long. Anyway, I can add it to the list. Metal Gear. So, are we ready for a spin? Are we ready to see what fate throws at us? For what pieces of entertainment we do next? Okay, spleen it is. Another point-to-click adventure for Zork Grand Inquisitor. This one is quite funny. So, give me 1 second, I'll get it up. Audio might be a bit iffy, but let me put us back into Be Right Back so I can get the game launched. Installed Zork Grand Inquisitor. Play. The old Activision logo. Okay, settings. The little line skip. Pan quality high, pan of view. Sure. Okay, audio isn't an option here, so let me change it in the thing, in the volume mixer. Where is the Zork Grand Inquisitor audio? I think is separate to everything here. Let me drop it down to like this and see what happens in game. Nope. Okay, so I am instead going to just have to lower the desktop audio. I'll put it to around half, and you guys will have to let me know if it's fine. Okay, back to the live scene. And let me edit the stream info. Sort. Wizard. Right. I only have a moderator to change this for me. Done. Game updated. Right. Ooh, it's very bright in the menu. We'll have to see how it goes. Actually, is there subtitles? Captions on. Yes, cool. Get flashbang. New game.
Propaganda on parade. Brought to you by Probaz Electric, makers of the Probaz Electric Totemizer. Probaz Electric, we bring bad things to light. 12th of February, 1067 CUE, Eastland. Fort Puzzle liberated. Empire freed from tyranny of magic. Gone are the days of turning castles into fudge and eggs into ripe guano. Gone are the gruels and granola, the flatheads and the foolishness. Today the magic wars are over.
Shun magic and shun the appearance of magic. Shun everything and then shun shunning.
So says the Grand Inquisitor from atop Flathead Mesa, where the grateful masses throng to welcome Inquisition troops to newly occupied Fort Puzo. The third Dungeon Master has accepted the Inquisitor's generous offer of a permanent vacation. Today, the Dungeon Master read a brief but impassioned statement in support of the transitional Inquisition government. Rumors that the Dungeon Master is leading a so-called magic resistance are entirely false. In other news, the standoff at the Enchanters Guild ended peacefully last week when the Enchanters were freed from themselves by carrying Inquisition troops. Concerned citizens everywhere search high and low for hidden scrolls and magic contraband, voluntarily purging themselves of the worst excesses of the magic revolution. And finally, at tomorrow's ceremony, the Grand Inquisitor is expected to announce a radical new mind-numbing technology that will implement his visionary One Point of Light program.
Never forget who is the boss of you. Me. I am the boss of you. I am the boss of you. I am the boss of you. I am the boss of you.
Yep, there we go.
Curfew will begin in 1 second. Curfew!
Yeah, he is a famous actor.
Has begun. Curfew began 1 second ago. Curfew began 5 seconds ago.
Fish heads! Fish heads! Get your roly-poly fish heads!
A proclamation for the betterment of society. Was this description empty?
Would somebody turn that
To
damn
our most
speaker
loyal
down? I can't
citizenry,
hear
Yeah.
anything.
our once largely peaceable and only rather recently corrupted town
Somebody
of Fort
turn that
Puzo,
damn
which is
speaker
to say,
down.
our
I
personal
can't hear anything.
should be the enemy of these subservient natures, highly evolved moral sensibilities, finely tuned mental capabilities, the philosophically complex, the ethically subtle, or alternately, the blindly obedient. Let it be known throughout our land, from the westlands east to the eastlands west.
Okay, you can still see things fine. It's a little bit bright on the stream, but that's okay. This part's a bit broke again. I don't know why.
Me can't breathe. Low pain threshold. I have shamed the family.
That guy was like the head of the tribe or the head of like the slave in Stargate, the movie, if you remember him. We have a lantern. So the 3 items we have right now are a can of beer. For some reason, we start off with a vacuum cleaner. And a storm lantern. Lanterns repaired.
No autographs. I don't do that anymore. Now beat it. Scram.
And if you thought you recognized that guy, let's see if you recognize this guy.
Holy hungus. A genuine lantern. Looks like that one I had with me when I killed that troll with my rusty knife in Great Underground Adventure 4. These things are hard to come by. Nowadays, all you get are flashlights, courtesy Froba's Electric. Whoa! Get in here!
Why are we laughing?
Ah, go ahead. I said a whole crate off the Inquisition. Well, I know a guy who knows a guy who heisted a whole crate off the... and I paid him. Now, where's my wrench?
Do you recognize him?
Looks like this lamp has seen some action. Got a lot of carbon scoring here. Let's see if we can't just take a little...
Hey, Call Sister, how are you? We finished Myst. We're now on Zork Grand Inquisitor.
You smell Spence weed? Where am I? Let me handle this. Ow! Ow! Cut it out! Ow! Nobody saw you come in with that lantern.
Nice. No spoilers in chat, though.
Don't look at me like that. I'm not a real adventurer. Just played one on TV. Couldn't find my way out of a maze if you paid me. Well, maybe if you paid me a lot. Look, this thing is magic. It's been a while, but I know it when I see it. Trust me, you don't want this lamp. Now scram!
Now, does chat recognize that actor?
All citizens are required to attend tomorrow's ceremony at the Flathead Mesa.
Who is the boss of you?
For those of you in chat who may not know, that actor is from the A-Team. So we already have this actor in there, and we have the actor from the A-Team in this.
Fire! Fire!
You were just supposed to smoke it.
Arrest the vandal!
Oh, what a load of yipple dung. I've been set up.
Go ahead and read him his rights.
You have no rights. Hey, you're Antheria Jack. I'm a really big fan of yours. Remember that one time when you killed that thief who stole all your stuff?
Sure, pal. Whatever you say.
That was first rate. Bloody good. I smite him.
Hey! Oh, I believe Smith is. Smitation would be appropriate at this juncture. Go right ahead.
Oh, I get to smite Antheria Jack. Oh, the guys at headquarters aren't going to believe this.
This is fantastic hammy acting. This is exactly what bad acting should have been. So we have to go across here first. Crowbar's electric. Need to grab the rope.
The one thing no one expects is the only thing no one can stop. The Inquisition. What a show.
Yeah, it does kind of have Monty Python vibes. This is the only Zork I've actually played, and it's great. This is where you'd have to swap the disc to 2. Oh, I need to get the lantern first.
Hey, thanks for fishing me out of that crate. Don't think I could have taken another spawning season. And thanks for getting rid of that Jack guy, too. We got lots to talk about, but the introductions are gonna have to wait. Get me out of this place before anyone finds me.
Okay. Time to go down the well.
The underground. Much better. I'm Dalbaz of Girth. They call me the Dungeon Master. Well, they used to, before I got stuck in this lantern. The job doesn't mean much nowadays, but I was a big deal about 100 years ago. Then magic is banished, and Yannick, the Grand Inquisitor, sprays me with Froboz's electric wizard repellent. Suddenly, I'm torn from my body, floating helplessly, and I end up trapped in this piece of junk. Which brings me to you. What's your name? Okay, I'll just call you ageless, faceless, gender-neutral, culturally ambiguous adventure person. Afghan cop, for short. Anyway, you gotta help me. Standard stuff, really. Save the Empire, return magic to the land, a little revenge if time permits. I'm a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I know just the person who could help us out. The Enchantress, Ygail. She's a bit flaky, but she's one heck of a spellcaster. And she always gives you free stuff when you talk to her. Let's ring her, shall we?
I love the term African cop. I used African cop in my university dissertation.
Enchantress of the Empire, I come to you from the ethereal plains of Atri. Oh, I gotta get that. Do you mind? All right, let me go right to the point. This call's not cheap. The good news is there are 3 magic relics. Relics strong enough to bring magic back to the Empire. The bad news is they are lost or destroyed or something because, hello, no magic. Zip it! Take this spell book, adventurer. There is much magic hidden in the underground. If only you know how to look.
What did I tell you? A spell book. Let me give you a quick rundown. There are 3 types of magic spells. High magic is creation. Middle magic is enlightenment. Deep magic is transmutation. You pick up spells as you go along, and you write them into your spell book. We'll probably run across a few of each down here.
Yep.
There are spell scrolls stashed all over the underground. I just can't remember where.
Also, in the inventory, Dalbaz will make a comment on everything.
I only know 2 people who smoke that brand of cigar. Well, 1 person, actually. That guy Antheria Jack. The other one is more of a house.
The Hoover.
That's a permasuck machine. It'll suck onto anything, so don't go putting your mouth on it. Or anything else. Mead Light. What kind of a drink is that? It'd take at least twice what you've got there to do anything. Not that the wizards of this universe use or condone the use of alcohol or any mind-altering substance in any way, shape, or form.
This is one of those games where the writing is amazing. Yeah, so the magic we already have is we have Voxam, so separate the energies of different magic tricks. Rezerov, open locked or enchanted doors. Egorum, turn purple things invisible. Also the fact that you have, I think, a barbershop quartet or something. A barbershop quartet
that appears to be your average everyday subway token. Naturally, it's lying in a bucket at the bottom of a well. Oh, it's our very first inventory item together. I wish I had a camera.
What's it called? Barbershop quartet sings each as a spell.
Red Rob.
Bingo! Open sesame. A very nice piece of spellcasting, indeed.
Afraid the top of the game seems to be cut off on the stream. There's not much I can do about that.
The crossroads of the great underground highway. My old stomping grounds. Ah, for the days when I could stomp.
Okay, so this is one joke I will always remember because it is hilarious.
All the must-haves for the on-the-go adventurer. Well, I'd say this applies. Go on.
Case adventure break glass. So first, you must open the case, get the hammer, close the case, and then break the glass. It is such a subtle joke, it's amazing.
Ah, the elusive umbrella tree. Aptly named for its umbrella-shaped blossoms.
And, oh yes, this thing.
Another vestige of the Inquisition. That tacky little souvenir is called a totem. They hold the imprisoned spirits of magical creatures. It's cheaper and easier than torture, and it's certainly much more space efficient.
What was that? I heard that. Hello, whoever you are.
It's me, Dalbaz. I got chased out of my body by the Grand
Yeah,
Inquisitor and
of course
ended up
it
stuck in
was.
his lamp. This here's Afghan cop. So how'd they get to you?
Well, I was just minding my own business, hanging out in the forest near Fuzel, and next thing you know,
They made a few,
cornered by
as far
a
as I remember.
posse. I mean, more of a family.
At least
would
2.
really call it. I mean, of about 100 Inquisition guards, you know? And I don't mean your average, regular, little-sized guards. I mean, these were big guys. These were monsters. It took about, 50 of them to hold me down because most of them...
Oh, what's this? You're a knobby little something or other, aren't you? A scrawny, scaly runt of a kitty fish.
Ooh, there's... Speak to the great dragon of the Empire with such insolence. Behold the flames of my wrath.
Oh, beg mercy, my lord. Oh.
Avert your eyes. My gaze is terrible. I am a dragon. Well, sort of fashion, you know. If you dare look into my eyes, I'll turn you into, jelly.
Stone, you idiot, not jelly.
Ah, stone, right.
Get it red, shall we send back up?
You gonna give me any trouble, runt?
Oh.
No, sir, everything is under control here.
I love the technological differences. They have radios, but use the swords.
So you're out of commission, huh? Well, I'm sure this kindly adventurer won't mind the extra load.
Thanks.
Okay, so... which way is it? There's different ways we can go right now. So you know what? I'm going to leave it to chat. We are at the crossroads. We can go left, forward, or right. Which way do we go, chat? And any preferences from chat? Which way to go? Forward. Okay, we have 1 vote for forward. Okay, I'm not seeing any other votes, so forward it is. Well, that's locked, so not forward. So left or right? One vote for left. Okay, well... Yeah, well, let's go left.
This place looks sort of familiar. The rank undergrowth prevents eastward movement. Ah! Onward then! Into the foliage! That's my house. And this is my garden. I'm home! I'm home! I'm home! My gardening tools. Scroll, shovel. Shovel, scroll.
Always take the shovel, as the dig told us. Fruck, cause vegetation to grow.
That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant? No? All right. It's a snapdragon. This thing needs to take a chill pill.
Hey, baby. This is the Dungeon Master's home security system. You ain't getting in here, so don't even try.
I have a great home security system, but he's got some bad habits. Harry! It's me! Come on, Harry, let me in.
Oh, yeah? Well, you got any ID? Me?
Do I look like I got any ID?
You look like a lamb.
Yep. This is the home security.
The Dungeon Master himself. You're still not getting in here.
Now, what kind of self-respecting alarm system would let you do that?
So, firstly, he might want a cigar. Yep, the house smokes.
Nothing like a good stogie.
And if he likes smoking, maybe he likes drinking
Meat
too.
light. What kind of a drink is that? It'd take at least twice what you've got there to do anything. Not that the wizards of this universe use or condone the use of alcohol or any mind-altering substance in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not sure if people know this or not, but Dar is like a huge cigar fan. He smokes like 10 a day.
Let's work through the logic. Stay with me here. Where would be a good place to use a subway token?
The voice actor that plays Dalbaz has the he has the vocal mannerisms, I'd say, of kind of like Jeff Goldblum, if you know what I mean. So if I put...
That's what we Quendorians call a shovel. This sword appears to be of elven workmanship. Standard adventurer wear. You know the type. That would be your basic little hammer.
Cool, back out of that. Go here. Well, first let's cast Throck on this. We'll need that for later.
The teleportation station. Fastest way to get around in the underground.
Yeah, so for these things, you pop in the map. You only get to go to the ones that you've already found. So, with nowhere else ready to go...
A token, a slot. But how to put it all together without my insert token into slot spell?
Well, let's insert the token.
I was just about to suggest that. The underground. It's a subway. It's a political movement. It's a subway and a political movement. Sounds like it's still operational, too.
The jokes are so good. Ah, yes. Scratch card. You pay with your soul.
Okay, now you want to take the red line east to the yellow line, then switch off to the... I have no idea.
Oh, I forgot how... It's super easy to go forward. I can't believe I forgot. It's so easy to open the forward door. We have a spell for unlocking doors. And this game does have deaths, so I might save from time to time.
The most prestigious spellcasting institution in all of Zork. And I was first in my class, too. If you want to get in, you're going to have to pass the entrance exam. The 3 pillars. They test your aptitude for visualization, pattern recognition, and clicking.
So I'm trying to figure out... No. Maybe this is one? Yeah, this one might be it. Yeah. By the way, these are bottomless pits. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to save stream 1. I'm going to save and go down so you can read what a death screen is like. Yep, this is what the death screen is like. You got married, had kids, and died of old age in the bottomless of a pit. Because it's bottomless. I think that's the... think this is it. No. Maybe this one's it. There we go.
GUE Tech, Eastlands. Boy, this takes me back. The glory days of enchanting. I can't remember a damn thing.
Yep, that's everyone's opinion of their school. Desperately seeking tutor. Mr. Yannick, the Grand Inquisitor, used to be in the school. Yannick, a Z minus Dalbal's an A. Thaumaturgic Decathlon champions. They turned the Mythic and Institute Technology enchanters into ripe guano to capture first place in the Moss League.
Snacks. Sweet snacks. What a welcome sight to the road-weary adventurer.
I have no coins, though, unfortunately. So I can't do anything there. Oh, yeah, this. If I go back... This is an infinite corridor. So if I go down...
This is the main hallway one took to go to class. I've never been down it.
Yep, it's just an infinite corridor door. However, there's an infinite corridor. We have a spell to turn purple things invisible.
Graham.
Okay, well we don't remove the corridor.
Graham.
And the hallway becomes a small way.
Oh yes, the lockers. I don't think any are just open. No, okay. I'll have to come back here later.
As you'll notice, the university doesn't exist in our space-time. It's in a parallel dimension called the ethereal planes of Atri, which we sorcerers share with snack cakes, former child stars, and people who own ferrets.
We have a teleporter there, but...
Hey, free dirt!
Shovel. I apologize the stream's so bright. I'm not really sure how to fix it. A new spell. Kendall. Simplify instructions. So, to simplify instructions...
Let's dematerialize, shall we?
Let's go to the crossroads. Remember that, remember all those instructions that were really difficult to understand in the subway? Nothing made sense.
Kindle.
That's more like it. Now, unless I'm mistaken, all you have to do is pick the place you want to go to, wait at the edge of the platform, and assume crash position.
Okay. We're already at the crossroads, so which one do people want to visit first? Flood Control, Hades, or Monastery? Okay, we have one vote for Flood Control. Anyone else, any preferences? No? Okay, Flood Control it is.
I guess I should warn you. The thing about the underground is that there were a few cutbacks and then a few more. And then, well, they just never got around to installing the brakes.
Totemization? Good. Now, if you just be a lamb and sign this confession, it's a formality, really. You willingly agree to be eternally bound and totemized and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You violated the laws and or pointed suggestions of the Inquisition, etc., etc., etc.
No problem. Of course. Oh, look, wait. There's a mistake here on line 17C.
Be a lamb, just sign on the line.
No, really, look, here. Where it's supposed to say stand in line for 3 hours and then get totemized, it says pop the inspector one. Oh, sorry. Oh.
I'll sign for you. Pink copy's yours. Have a nice day.
Here we are.
I'm remembering why I've always preferred teleporting. This is the stop for the famed flood control dam number 3. I believe it was quite the tourist attraction in times far distant. That looks like, yep, it's Moss of Marilon. There doesn't seem to be very much of it though.
Rock.
Beautiful. That's plenty.
Time to collect the moss and store it in our inventory.
There it is. One of the crowning achievements on Lord Dinwood's planet.
Create a bridge over a body of water. And as an example of this spell,
That was fun. Useless, but fun.
so what I need to do is...
Now you're thinking outside the box. Snaps all around. Well, whatever. I guess a much-loved and irreplaceable 300-year-old national treasure is a small price to pay. Congratulations.
Number 57. 57. Go on then. In you go, 57.
Wait, that's it? In you go, 57? I mean, don't you read something or, say something?
Yes. I say, in you go, 57, and you go in.
Oh. Well, it's gonna at least have a hug.
People! People! Oh, not again! Oh, that's it. I can't work in these conditions.
So, am I getting totemized or what?
No, Ontario Jack. Okay. So Hades next, or Monastery next? Which do people want? Hades? Okay, I guess Hades it is.
Whew! That really clears the sinuses.
Yeah.
Hey, Slim, what you reading? How to hypnotize yourself. Guess it worked.
Ah, yes, one of these. I want to save Right, I have to head off to open the store tomorrow. We've all day shifts. Anyway, so guys, great stream, boy. Catch you later. Thank you very much, Dar. It's been very fun having you here. You enjoy your sleep, and good luck tomorrow morning.
Watch out. Old Scratch plays for high stakes. 500 Zork mids against eternal damnation. What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Yeah, so I'll have to scratch to find a route. I have no idea if this is the right way or not, by the way.
Cha-ching! 500 Zork mids.
Awesome.
500 Zork mid bill. Cash, dinero, moolah, dough, spondulix. Makes me old
No,
giggly.
you know what his voice reminds me of? The actor who plays Q in Star Trek. That's who he reminds me of.
Can you hear it? Thousands of voices lamenting some hideous fate. Or maybe it's just me. Do-do-do-do-do. It's a direct line to the commissioner.
Also, I think people will enjoy this.
Thank you for calling the Hades Shuttle Service courtesy phone. Since the dawn of time, your choice for crossing over into the afterlife. To skip a message at any time, press 4. This service has recently undergone a retrofitting to ensure full ease of abuse, customer dissatisfaction, and user unfriendliness while inefficiently bringing you, the recently deceased, to your final destination. Before crossing, you'll need to answer a few simple questions using the touch-tone pad. Press 1 for the list of questions. To press 3, please press 7. To hear these options again, call back and listen to them again. To press 4, hit the pound key. To return to the main menu, you're already there. Press 8 to press 1. To wait on hold, stay on the line. To press 6, press 2. For a list of numbers, count to 10. To press 7, press 5. To hear the answers, press 6. To press 0, press the star key. To hear these options backwards, press 9. To press the star key, press 0. Press 3 if you really want to. For all other inquiries, please, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's this. Wait, I need to simplify instructions.
Press the star key for, what is all this? I just want to call the damn shuttle. Is that so much to ask?
There we go.
You have correctly answered all the questions. Congratulations! A shuttle will be along shortly to transport you to Hades, where you will languidly spend the rest of eternity. Have a hell of a day.
This is how sinners actually get to hell in Hell of a Boss. They have to go through that phone call. I have no coins for him, I'm afraid.
Charon, the oarsman of the river Styx. Whew-hoo. I don't know how he manages to generate a stink, but he most certainly does.
It can't accept it. Yeah, it's just to press 1. Press 6. Okay, that's everything we can do here for now. So let's just visit the monastery real quick. I'm
This
not
place doesn't look safe.
entirely sure what's here, apart from just getting that triggered.
Let's dematerialize, shall we?
Okay, we have 500 Zork mid, so we need to go to Jiwi Tech. Change machine.
$500 Zork mids. Let's just stuff those in a handy little sack, shall we?
Is this just like a Roman coin, or is this...
One Zork mid. Don't go spending it all in one place.
4, 5. Let's keep 5 coins ready in the inventory to go at any one at a time. So... let's... can't remember which one I need. Let's get a sandwich.
Look, an ice cream bar. Hey, look, there's a special treat inside. Well, what do you know? Another scroll. The Obadil Scroll. Will not nusto for novelty purposes only. They're just saying that, though. Put it through a spell checker and it'll work like any other.
Okay, let's get ourselves a spell checker. Oh yes, this machine. Thadium free. Diet orange blam, blam classic, Ontarian punch, and blam clear. And yes, a spell checker. So let's...
I think some of these were here my freshman year. No! I hate it when that happens.
Let's attach the Hoover we inexplicably have.
Where were you keeping that?
From Froboz's Electric. We don't make things that suck. We make things that suck permanently.
There we go. We have the sweets. So this is also a possible death. What happens when you put Pop Rocks and Cola together? Ah, see you later, Assassin. I hope you enjoyed. Save. I'll be fine.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected.
Let's find a safe home for this stuff, okay? These rocks are about to pop in a very big way, and I don't want to be next to them when they do.
Oh, that's open. How do we win double finishing? Okay.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected. This candy will self-destruct in 45 seconds.
I wonder where that voice is coming from. I have to wait for the sweets to actually explode. So just kind of have to hang around. How's chat doing? Everyone okay? For those of you who are enjoying what they're seeing, haven't followed, I do encourage hitting the follow button. Helps the channel, and you get notified as to when I go online.
Danger, danger. Meltdown is imminent. This candy will self-destruct in
15 seconds. There we go. Okay, so now...
Look, this is my locker. That's my stuff. My books and my papers and my... Oh, I guess I should have washed those gym shorts.
But we have the ID card. But we have the coins. We may as well open up the... lockers that we have available to us. See what's in there. So, let's just get a few more Zork mids out, shall we? A distant creek. Okay, just some scrolls. Let's have a look at the next one, number 3. I think some of them had some different things. I love it. Okay. That'll be number 7. Empty. Okay. I already looked in that other one, double Finucci one. That's fine. So number 10 now. This page intentionally left blank. I love it. Oops, wrong one. Okay, second to last locker to look in. That's Yannick's. Let me just get one last Zork mid. We also need another Zork mid for something else. So...
That's Yannick's locker. That rat ant was my roommate here for 3 terms, before he became the pastor of disaster up in the above ground. He would have failed out first term if it weren't for me.
Take this Zork chill pill.
A Pro-Zork tablet. This stuff will mellow anything out. Animal, vegetable, or mineral. My student ID. Fortunately, I cast the turn embarrassing photo invisible spell on it.
No. Oh yeah, all this. In the past, we would have had to actually look at each of these to figure out which one, what we would need to do to figure this out. Fortunately for us, that's Biebert. So let me, like I do in most point-and-click adventure games, snap a photo that we can refer to later. And then one last locker. Let's give it a try. And then we can... We'll head to the flood dam control one last time, because there's something I need to do there. And then we'll come back here. That is... It looks like it just feeds into a bottomless pit. Of course. So... Yeah, the teleportation station is out here. Nope, not there. Here. Let's dematerialize, shall we? Hades... Monastery, sure, why not? Why not Monastery? Then we'll grab the train over to the dam control. I hope people are enjoying Zork so far. For those of you who weren't earlier, I have a phone interview lined up for sometime next week. The time has to be specified. I'm hoping I get it. It's part-time, work-from-home tech support for a solar power company. I am both dreading it and hoping I get it. And we get a letter opener.
A letter opener? What strange device is this?
I wish there were more things that you could squeeze a coin to make. I'd always love that kind of gimmick. Okay, come on, let's go. I mean, you gotta say, it does. This one doesn't get slowed down. Well, it is assuming like a population of like 100 at most. What do I think? I have the chill pill. I have that. I have the Obadil. I'm here. Let's give the Snapdragon the chill pill it so desperately needs. Yup.
There. Hush, hush. Let photosynthetic neuroses just ooze on out of you. This just doesn't seem fair. Effective, maybe, but terribly unfair.
Dalbal's giving the commentary is the best. I think this game would have not been nearly as good without him.
Perfecto. Now that's why people say plants are a man's best friend, or whatever they say. I don't know any people.
Ah, poor friendless dungeon master. Okay, back in. We have the student ID. We've gotten the money. We don't have to go to Hades yet, I believe. But anyway, zoop. And down we go.
My sense is tingling, warning me of danger. Oh, and your sword's glowing too.
Yes, the Lord of the Rings reference.
Blue glow. Sweet Yorick! Don't you know what it means when an elven sword glows blue? I don't know what it means in Elven, but to us it means danger!
Yeah.
Get away from me, bridge, you cretin!
He's defending his bridge. Only one thing for it.
You gained 86 experience points and found a healing potion. Oops, wrong kind of dungeon master.
Oh, got him.
I like your style. Splendid job.
Anything else here? No, okay, cool, we can go across. First thing first, let's Nusto.
You used to have to wait in line for hours to use this thing. I guess we can cut to the front of the line now.
Spell named Odabil is soggy. Drying spell. Drying is complete.
The Obadil spell looks good as new.
Makes caster more attractive to other creatures. Because I'm the only active chatter on the left. Hey, well, never say no to lurkers, and if you're up for chatting, Colsta, I'm up for chatting. I've seen the episode, but I'm not going to say anything. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far, anyway. Let me get the picture of which order I have to do things in. Yeah. So first things first is I need to go to Origination. Then Modification. This seems very is-it to me. Yeah, fair. I wasn't going to talk about it here, I was just letting you know that I've seen it as well. Replication. Interpretation. There is interpretation. I know you wish you had a drawing spell, but you know, every once in a while you do get dry spells. Tish. Tish. Yeah? No? Boo. Yeah, okay, fair. It was... Yeah, I deserve that.
Spell named Bebert is not yet imbued. Imbuing spell. Imbuing is complete.
The Bebert spell gives the appearance of inclement weather. I use it for family reunions.
Yes. So the spells we have so far are... Separate energies, create a bridge over a body of water, make caster more attractive, create the illusion of inclement weather, open doors, simplify instructions, turn purple things invisible, cause vegetation to grow. All very useful spells for everyday life. Attraction spells sound spooky. I mean, all those spells do. You'll find it interesting what creature we use it on though. Where's inclement weather? There we go.
Look, it's fall.
Zimdor, triplicate quantity of intoxicating beverages.
The Zimdor spell triplicates quantities of intoxicating libations. The Froboz's Magic Alcoholic Beverage Company had it regulated, so it can't be nustoed into your spellbook.
Is it thunder outside? The Jesus spell. To make it quiet as need? No worries. That's fine. If you need to, if it gets too bad for it, like, I don't mind. But this is what we use it for.
Now you're talking. 36 gloops of mead light would be sought, the hardiest of the hardy.
No, just tripling the mead that was there. It triplicates any alcoholic beverage or intoxication.
Right? Course you do.
Oh, poor Harry. He starts with just one drink. One drink, he says. What can one teensy little drink do? And then another. And then another. And before you know it, my house is sloshed on the front lawn. There. He'll sleep it off. Shall we?
Yeah. Wait, we already did that.
What do you think, huh? This place has some nice appointments. I've always thought it could use a conversation pit, though.
Conversation pit. Would you like your house to have a conversation pit? Just a space where you and other people walk down into to have a conversation.
It's a chunk of fudge from the remains of Flatheadia Castle. Strictly contraband, but it's some darn good fudge. Look at the way my little flying bugs light up. And they're hot. Can you feel it? It's like an oven in there. I call them hot bugs.
Oh yes, lard.
Hungus lard. Sweet Yorick, is that stuff ripe? It mixes well, though. The right ingredients can drown out the stench.
Yes, he grows his mugs. His mugs grow on a tree inside his house. But first, we need to get this. And of course...
Welbies. They'd sooner saw their wings off than let anyone get at their honey. Very delicate olfactory senses. Though I doubt that's helpful to you in any way. They're not gonna like that.
Take it out. Cut it open. And there we go.
A rare and tasty Quelby honeycomb.
Now all this to go here. So...
the days when it was all as easy as saying tea, Earl Grey, hot. It slices, it dices. Yes, folks, it's a combination mixer and houseplant all rolled into one. I call it the Chia Processor. This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like a potion. Cocoa. Hot and rich and murky, like a fresh compost pile.
And the lard, and finally the mug.
Oh, wow, talk about deja vu. The last time I got a whiff of this stuff, I was working on a new spell. It had to do with time tunnels. It's too dangerous to jump through them normally, but that's right. It let you send spirit essences through time. When they come out on the other end, they're back in their bodies. It's called Yastard.
Yastard.
The cup's the best part, isn't it?
Yes, edible mug. Oh yeah, before any further. But first, let's...
My voicemail! A message! Yes! Somebody remembered me! Oh, 100 years ago.
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing, and we're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off, flathead fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we can't find anyone with the guts to go near a quilpie's nest. A bar of glazed hungus lard is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilyn. You don't really expect someone to go scraping for moss, do you? Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't reproduce your recipe, we can't expect anyone else to.
She has no idea what she's missing. Actually, neither do I. What's she talking about?
Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm calling with a fantastic offer from the Frobozz Electric Publishing Company. If you subscribe to both Obedience Monthly and Conformer Reports today, you can qualify for...
Isn't that the fellow who used to do those Encyclopedia Frobozzica commercials?
Right. Hello. This is Snaffle of the Guild of Bikers. That's Snaffle, yes, 2 F's. I've relocated and I live in the throat, actually, of the great watch dragon and the coconut. One word, watch dragon. And there isn't normally a phone in my flat, except that my flatmate appears to have swallowed some sort of ship. Well, there's no accounting for your digestive processes, but it appears to have once been a ship. That's what we get out here, mostly ships and the like. But that's neither here nor there.
These are all 100 years old. Any poor fellow living in a dragon has probably been digested by now.
Right. Sorry, it's me again. Snaffle. Well, we've discussed all that, right? Now, anyways, I'm a baker by trade, which should be fairly clear by my name, Snaffle of the Guild of... Right. Anyways, since the end of all this magic business, I've had a devil of a time staying in business. I brought this up at the guild. We took a vote and all that, but nobody could help me, really. When a simple broth spell would fold the dough 83 times, I could make a profit. But now broth hardly works. And when it does, well, it usually folds the dough too often, and the butter melts, or it doesn't come out the right size, or this... Hold on for an important method. Has a phone call ever changed your life?
Okay, I'm gonna leave that be. I think we've listened to enough of the messages. Right, anyway.
The walking castle. He sure has grown. I'm glad I started keeping him outside.
Well, Howl's Moving Castle? Whatever that anime is.
Oh, the nights I spent in this room. Warm, cozy, secure. Alone. Bored. Miserable. Waiting for hour after sluggish hour to tick by. I guess I don't miss this place all that much.
Okay. Just one of those. The other half of the Snavig spell.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll. This spell's name is Snavig. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction.
Okay, so I have to find a way to reverse them. Okay, well, let's just go into the mirror, as you do. Oh yes, and the controls are reversed too.
My secret mirror room, where I brought lusty nymphs for trysts. I mean, where I would have brought them if I had known any.
Poor Dalbaz.
That would be the second half of the Snavig scroll. You've got both pieces of the spell, but you can't nusto it when it's all ripped up like that. You gotta run it through a spell checker.
Yep, so we have to go back to there. Back to the spell check underneath the university. But first...
Oh, how'd that get there? It's a time tunnel.
I don't have the spell to open time tunnels yet, so that doesn't matter. Let's head to the spell checker. There we go, Spell Lab. Puts the map away. Onwards.
Spell named Snavig is torn. Repairing spell. Repair is complete.
Ah, Snavig. The trusty all-purpose shape-changer spell. Nice fix.
Change shape let a target creature. That reminds me, I'm going to need a range of pairs of coins. Let's say that. That should be okay. So about now, I think we can head off to Hades. Because we have coins to give to Charon to cross the river Styx. Here we go. Flat rate 2 Zork mints. Paying him is a bit tedious. Just the amount of time it takes, but you know, still.
Your sword's blowing glue. Let me try that again. Your sword's glowing blue.
Let's cut the crap, okay? You got this spot. You know the drill. You're the adventurer. I'm your basic two-headed guardian of Hades type creature. You're looking for treasure, mana, crystals, red pages, blue pages, whatever. It's all the same, really. The point is, you want to get by. They always do. And we gotta kill you. We always do. There's a little banter, a little slang, chop, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then I gotta string your entrails all over the place and make a big mess. Do us both a favor. Beat it. That is before we change our minds.
So, what we have to do is... Snavig.
Transmogrified yourself into his clone. If you're gonna do something, do it fast. You won't stay like this very long.
Whoa. Oh god.
Taking your lunch break early, huh? Don't forget to punch out.
We are... Charon. Yep.
Hello. Brog like rocks. Rocks. Brog thinking about rocks. Brog thinking about rocks and how nice they are. Nice for his tummy.
That is Colsta, except change the O and rocks to a C. That's just him. Anyway.
Hi, my name's Dalbaz. I'm the one in the lantern. The person who's carrying us around hasn't given us a name, so I just use Afghan Cop. I find it fits he, she, or it pretty well.
Brog am Brog.
Uh-huh. I never would have figured that out. So how'd you end up in that totem, big guy?
Yeah, so I turned myself into Charon.
Nice
so I could head it in.
Cave, good place to hide.
This is long before Shrek.
Hello, buttons. Ooh, green is pretty. Brog finds nice hiding place. No bad things will happen to him now. Bad guy squish Brog in thing. Brog thing now. Brog sitting here long time. Being thing and thinking about rocks. Rocks.
Okay, well, we have Brog. We don't have the spell to open time tunnels yet. How do we get the spell for the time tunnels again? Because we have this shovel, letter opener. Oh, I remember what we have to do. Oh, well, that's that then. On the gates, no one returns. He still took my coin though, the asshole. Still took your money, huh? Yeah.
Now you look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
Oh, that's an interesting look. Interesting like Jojo the slime-faced boy is interesting.
Is that a JoJo reference? Now we have double vision. I hate. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I'm here for another 20 minutes. Yeah, so I need to head to the Dungeon Master's house. Dungeon Master's lair. Dungeon Master's lair. What did he do with the Dungeon Master's lair again? That's what I needed to do.
He knows you're here. I think he just doesn't like you.
Here we go.
Wow,
This is
I've never gone
inside.
inside him before. This is pretty gross.
Here we go. Activate time tunnels. Now we can start going through these things. Where is that spell? Here we go.
Wild. Yes, dude.
Welcome to Sending Spirits Through Time.
Hey, that's the White House, isn't it? Ooh, wow. Before it was condemned.
Lore.
With all due respect, I'm afraid that my hyperneurotic tendencies sort of mandate a strict adherence to state and federal law.
There we go. 666 Hades proper. You can take it with you.
Oops, I almost forgot.
There we go. Now, oh yeah, these two.
Don't touch me. I don't need whatever you are, dragging me around with your clammy paws or claws or what kind of thing are you, anyways?
I am the great dragon of the Empire. Beware the flames of my wrath.
Ah, throw it out your tail.
Where are you taking me? What will we be doing? Does it involve extreme darkness, explicit danger, or untamed underground animal life?
Oh, jeez. I really hope not.
And that's all we can do with this guy here. Next, we have to send Brog. So spell Yesterd Brog, who likes rocks.
Brog no like it here.
Okay, that's been sent.
I'm the bickering torch. At least that's what they call me anyways. I prefer to call myself a grande queso. Oh, alright, but I'm warning you. First sign of a brew and I'm doused, you hear me? Out like a light.
I'm the flickering torch. I do flicker, and that's okay. I'm afraid of dark caves, and I've accepted that about myself. I'm hearing that you really enjoy rocks.
Brog eat rocks.
Go ahead, use me. Why should you be any different?
Yeah, I love playing as some of the different characters.
Board's hurting house. Leave house alone, Nails.
There we go.
Was that a crew? Is this a dark cave? Did you hear one word I said to you? See ya, pal. I'm doused.
We're quite a team, aren't we, you and I?
Gru breathing
I wouldn't
cranes.
miss this for the world. As long as you're in this dank hole, I'll be burning right beside you every second of the way. Not a flicker in sight, my thick friend. Oh dear. Oh dear. I hope I'm not becoming codependent.
Oh yeah, rocks.
Rocks. Brog like rocks. Creamy quartz filling. Brog favorite flavor. Oh, Brog tummy full. No more rocks today.
Yeah, I can't take rocks to throw. I can only take rocks to eat.
Egg. Brog like rocks. Brog no dumb. That dumb.
Well, here's the thing. We have a little fire here. We have our
Hold still, little torch.
flickering torch. Time to have some hard-boiled eggs.
Is an egg ever really just an egg?
Brog not like eggs in a can. Brog not like them. Brog am.
I love that little song. Brog am.
You know, I wonder how old Mother Gru is going to feel about us frying up little Junior here. This seems somehow metaphorical.
Good flickering torch. Best friend. It's boiling.
Whoops.
Whoops. It's boiling. I'm guessing it was just written.
Brog do good. Brog no good. But Brog trying. Brog get it. Just need time. Brog no good. But Brog get it. Just need time. Brog no good. But Brog trying.
Well, I think there's only one solution to this problem.
Brog much better at this game. Easy. Good puzzle. Smart Brog.
Here we go.
Brog Brog find nice home for Skull. Go to sleep, little Skull.
There we go. We now have one of the items of items of magic. Now we have to go back to hell, I think. Except it's... What time is it? It's quarter to 1 in the morning. I think I might actually leave it there. Where's my phone? There's my phone. I think I might leave it there for tonight. I hope people enjoyed watching. Just give me a moment while I save and look for a good channel people might like to watch in the meantime. Let's go onto Twitch. Let's see if anyone is playing Zork right now. No one else is playing Zork. How strange. I thought it would have been much more popular. What about Hunt Showdown? Let's find someone. Let's find someone that might appreciate a few viewers. Just as a bit of a hoy there. Let's see what's this guy like. You know what? Yeah, let's give this guy a nice even ending. I'm just going to pause that and raid him. I think it's always nice to get other people who enjoy games similar to me and such. Some viewers. Bit of a hello, know what I mean? Well, thank you very much, and take care.
We'll banish anyway. Never mind, I'm out. I lied. JK. Wrong time, timeout. Oh, that was teammate. Oh my god. Yo. Did I not freak out for 2 seconds? The coffee's hitting different.